first couple of reps are really, really awkward on that. I'm used to picking up a dumbbell. It's got a metal handle, but because this goes thin on each side and thick in the middle, I was a little bit off it for the first couple of reps, but after that, got used to it. So keep in mind, if you're traveling or using any, or going to different gyms that you're not sure of, even little things like the dumbbells can kind of throw you off, so just be aware of that.
The world with no rubber too. I'm from New York, Southside bitch, rapping hard, we coming through.
This is as heavy as weights go in this gym, so we'll be sticking to this weight. We'll do a couple more sets, rest for a good minute or two in between sets. What I like to do when I'm going heavier is rest a little bit longer in between sets, just to make sure that we replenish our adenosine triphosphate, ATP, before we go into it. So remember, this is myofibrillary hypertrophy, so we've got to make sure that we are anaerobically energized before we go back into the next set. So stretch in between your sets now, stretch your back sets.
We just got a cat, no babies on the way, hey. I'm doing it my way, I could go outside right now.
Alright, so we've done our first exercise, a flat dumbbell press. Now we're going on to flies. However, I always encourage you to use the first exercise as your heaviest one. Alright, so go all out, do your heaviest max of around like 8 repetitions in this case, or I think we did 10 repetitions. Just kind of maxing out, just going very explosive out the bottom, because the chest I think is designed to explode out the hole. And now what we're going to do is our second movement, which is going to be a lighter one. I'm not going to go as heavy on this, I don't think. Depends if I want to stroke my ego and show off in front of the camera woman here. So we're going to flies now. Whenever we're doing flies, I always say, pretend you're hugging a fat person. So we're going around like this, arms facing each other. Now as you go a little bit heavier, your arms will bend a little bit more, because you do not want to put too much strain on your rotator cuff. The haters out there will say, that's not a fucking fly, that's a press. Well, it's not going to be a press, because we are going lighter. If it was a press, then we'd be able to go a lot heavier, obviously. So we are isolating the muscle. We're not bringing in too much involvement from the triceps or the delts, and you'll see that now. That was surprisingly heavy, actually. So that's a good weight. I'm not going to go up any heavier than that. I don't know, 8 repetitions, I think I did with that. So we are fatigued from the first exercise. So do take it a little bit lighter. Make sure that you get at least 8 reps out of this. So take a good couple of minutes in between sets. Stretch out, stay hydrated.
They already know what it is.
All I do is work, hustle, kill. 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 All I do is work, 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 all I do is work.
This is a hard week for me. I'm not making any excuses, but this is the first time I've done chest in about 3 weeks, because I have been sick. But I'm just feeling really, really unstable on my left shoulder for some reason. Really unstable. But anyway, that weight will do. I'm not going to go any heavier than that. I'm really struggling on that, to be honest with you, which shouldn't be a struggle, but I guess I am mortal after all. Right, we've done all of our sets of flies there. Now, one's a compound movement, obviously other one's in isolation. However, it isn't isolated to the fact that we're using cables or machines or anything like that. So I feel now I've done my heavier lifts here and struggled on that second one. I think we'll go into the machines now. I can feel that I'm really exhausting myself of energy and fatigue is setting in. So instead of like beating a dead horse, so I kind of feel like one, probably look like one at the moment, we'll just listen to the body and instinctively navigate our way around onto some machines here now. So now we're going on to the third exercise, which is a decline hammer press. If you've got one of these, great. If not, maybe do some decline dumbbell press. here's some weights we prepared earlier. Somebody left the weights on here, which is convenient for me. But don't be that inconvenient prick that leaves them around, you know. Alright, so when I'm doing this, I like to go relatively wide. If I go too narrow, I feel I get too much tricep involvement. So we're here to isolate the pecs at the end of the day. We're not trying to push any crazy heavy weight with the assistance of secondary muscle groups. Right, what you'll notice, I adjusted my hand grip there because I think I went from where my hands were feeling comfortable on the rubber, but then I realized there's only a little bit here and there's a length of it here, so I was uneven. So make sure that you are even with everything that you do, otherwise you're going to have a muscle imbalance or worse yet, an injury. I got up in weight now, onto the boys' weights, soon up to the men's weights. Let's see if we can push this. Notice how concentrated I was then. The seat went down, I lost my balance, but did I stop? No, did I fuck? Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Just going to do a drop set now. So strip the weight down and just go straight into it. Continue stripping it out. Just do as many as you can to failure. And strip it again. Stick a fork in me, man, I'm done. So that's all we need to do now on that set of the decline press. We'll move on to another exercise. I think we'll combine this now with a cable. We'll isolate the pecs a little bit more. So we're going to a cable crossover now. Instead of doing so much of a fly movement, we'll start with a press, and then when we reach failure we'll go into a fly. I'll show you now. So to begin with, we press, keeping the elbows flared up to hit your lower pecs. And then fly it. So the idea is to begin with, go very, very strict with the press, and then use a little bit of momentum and some body language with the fly. However, on the next set, we're going to switch things around. So we're going to start off with the fly, and then we'll go over to the press. So very strict with the fly, and a little bit of body momentum or body language with the press. I'm really starting to struggle here, but it doesn't matter. Remember, your muscles have no idea what number is written here or how much you're picking up. All it knows is failure. So I feel like I'm going to pretty much failure here. So it's a good workout getting back into things, really. Even though it's only been a few weeks. As you guys know, if you take a few weeks out, it's surprising how far back it takes you. It takes you nearly double that amount of time to get back into it. Right, so in between the sets now, same as before, stretch out the pecs, and it should be a stretch so it bloody hurts, because what you're trying to do is stretch the fascia of the muscle, allow more blood into the area to transport, to recuperate, to recover, get as much fluid in there before hitting the next set.
Your fucking theme song. It's an anthem for the strong, the self-made, self-motivated, and my dreams are all gold-plated.
How'd my best side look? So instinctively what I did was change the rep scheme there. I just went 12 reps and 12 reps. I just felt that as I was going strict through the fly movement, the press movement then, I just felt that I'd have a little bit more in the tank before I went over to the fly movement. So instinctively I just thought, fuck it, I'll go for 12. So I did 12, and then I managed to kind of swing out 12 after. So if you feel you got a little bit more in the tank, then why leave anything in there? You might as well just get rid of it. Leave it all on the gym floor. When you turn around, you should feel like there's a pool of blood there or something. Instead, I think I pissed myself. Okay, so that's it for the chest workout. I'm going to do one more exercise, which is a push-up, but you're not going to see it because we're out of card space. So just make sure that you do some push-ups to failure, 3 sets, have your recaged, and get the fuck home and recover and get your ass back here for the same intensity for your next session. So if you do like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll deliver more just like this.
Playing my